Hey y'all, welcome to our soft skills video for week 3 of camp. I'm Miss Faith. This is our first of 2 videos this week if you haven't done camp yet. And we're going to be talking about a certain activity or task or topic, and then we'll be talking about our soft skills along with that. And I'm so excited for you guys to be watching this video today. I know that it's not the same as being in person in camp necessarily, but we are going to have fun just the same, and I'm so excited and so glad that you're here. So in just a second, I'm going to share my screen and show you guys the topic we're going to be talking about today if you don't remember from last week's camp or didn't participate in last week's camp in a box. So without further ado, present, and here we go. We are going to be talking about healthy living today. Healthy living is going to be our topic for today. I'm super excited to get to talk to you guys about it today. So with that, we're going to be talking about why it's important, ways to live a healthy life, and the soft skills that relate to this topic. So those 3 things is what we will be talking about today. All right, so why is it important? And so healthy living is important because it helps us to live longer and helps us be able to do all the things we want to do. So the healthier we are, the more full and long and happy life that we'll get to have, because we'll be taking care of our bodies and our minds and all that good stuff, and that we'll be able to live a good life, do everything we want to do, and have that much more of a chance of being successful. So healthy living is so important. It might be one of the most important videos I do all of camp if you're participating in all 5 weeks of camp, holiday camp in a box. So let's dive in and see how we can be healthier this week, right? I'm super excited to figure out how I could be healthier this week too. So we're going to be talking about those ways to live a healthy lifestyle. All right, so our first one I want us to talk about is getting exercise. It is so important to be active and get moving and get some exercise in almost every day so that we can keep our bodies healthy. And so in the next slide, I'm going to talk about some examples of exercise and some things that are not exercise so that we can be paying attention throughout the week and even beyond and know what things we can do as exercise. So right here, I have this column is exercise, this column is not exercise. So some things we could do for exercise is a workout video, swimming, walking, running, or even dancing. I know a lot of you guys tune into Zumba and yoga with Miss Nancy and Miss Wall, I believe, does Zumba. So those exercise videos are really good for you guys to do. But all of these things are awesome exercise that you can do to stay healthy. But don't worry, there are other forms of exercise too. And some things that are not exercise, some things that it's not that we can't do them, we just want to make sure we don't do it too much. You know what I mean? We want to make sure we're getting some exercise in and not doing too much of the other stuff. So things that are not exercise and that are not going to keep us healthy is watching TV and video games. We want to try to limit how much TV we watch and how much video games we play. All right, and that is getting some exercise. Next, we'll move on to eating healthy. Eating healthy and putting the right food into your body is another important thing to making sure that you stay healthy and that your body stays healthy. So in the next slide, again, I'm going to show you guys some healthy food and some food that is not healthy. So we can talk about it and get some ideas of foods you should eat and foods you should maybe try to stay away from. So I have healthy food on this side and not healthy food on this side. So some healthy foods are these fruits and vegetables. So we have an apple, banana, potato, carrot, vegetable, or broccoli, I'm sorry. All of those are some healthy foods that give us some good, maybe vitamins or good energy, whatever the case may be, that it's good for our bodies. And we want to make sure we're eating foods like this. And some things that are not good for us is like this candy and chocolate, cake, chips, that kind of stuff is not really healthy for us and doesn't give us anything good to put into our body. We want food that'll give us good stuff, be able to give us energy or vitamins or whatever the case may be, to make sure that we stay healthy and strong and take good care of our bodies. And that is eating healthy, right? So we'll move on to our next thing. Our next one is drinking lots of water. Water is so important because our bodies are actually made up of a lot of water. So we have to keep drinking water to make sure we keep that up and don't lose too much of it. So drinking water is super important to being healthy. So right here, I just have some examples of what your different water may look like and things that are not water. So we want to spend more time drinking our water and less time drinking things that aren't water. So you might have a name brand water bottle, or maybe a reusable water bottle like down in the corner, or you might get a glass of ice water, whatever the case may be. It may look very different for different people, but make sure you're drinking water, all right? And some things that are not water that we probably want to try to stay away from is that Coke and coffee and Sprite, or just that soda, coffee, juice, all that stuff. It might taste really good, but it's not good for us. So we want to make sure we're focusing on drinking lots of water. I don't have it with me right now, but I like to carry a big old water bottle around. That's my favorite color, so that I have it around with me. It's cute and I like it, and it also helps me remember to drink water. So the next one is getting a good night's sleep. It's so important that we sleep enough, because our sleep also helps us energize our body and also rest our minds so that we can be mentally healthy as well. And so making sure you go to bed at a good time at night is a good way to make sure you get a good night's sleep. For example, going to bed at 10 or 11 p.m. is much better than going to bed at 1 or 2 a.m. We want to make sure we can get as much sleep as possible and a good night's sleep at night so that we can have an awesome day and we're not tired, we're not like irritable or upset, and getting a good night's sleep is a good way to keep us healthy. So that is the last little tip I have for making sure that we live a healthy lifestyle, but I'm going to go back through them really quick. So I mainly wanted to talk today about ways to live a healthy lifestyle, right? So our first one was getting exercise. We see our examples and non-examples. Talked about healthy eating, eating healthy. Here's some examples and non-examples. I talked about drinking lots of water. Here's some examples of what your water may look like and things that are not water. And then also talked about a good night's sleep, and talked about how going to bed earlier is a lot better for us so that we can get more sleep throughout the night. So those are all the ways we can all be healthier and live a healthy lifestyle so that we can live longer, and get to do all the cool things that we want to do in life. But I know you're wondering, Miss Faith, you teach the soft skills videos. Why? And you haven't talked about soft skills yet. So I'm going to talk about them next, all right? So these 3 soft skills that I talked about in videos on the DSA Facebook page before camp even started, there's 3 of them that I wanted to talk about that kind of relate to healthy living. So the first thing is flexibility. Sometimes the exercise, we have to get used to being in a routine of that, and we don't necessarily like it at first. Or eating healthy. Those unhealthy foods taste really good. So we're going to need to be flexible and learning how to eat them less, right? And learn how to eat more healthy food. So that flexibility, that being able to kind of go with the flow, be willing to try new things, not getting too upset when it's not perfectly your way, is going to be really important in learning how to live a healthier lifestyle. Another one is persistence, because again, sometimes going to bed earlier might be really hard. There might be a cool show on TV that you want to keep watching and watching, and you're going to need that persistence. You've got to keep going, even when it's hard, to tell yourself, no, I really need to go to bed so I can get a good night's sleep. Or when I don't feel like doing my workout, you need to persist and exercise anyway. Or you really feel like having a Coke, but you need to get a glass of water anyway. So that persistence is really important. And also attention. We need to be paying attention to the food and drinks we put into our body, what we're doing with our body, if we're exercising or not, and also when we're going to sleep, so that we know if we're being healthy, living a healthy lifestyle or not, or if we need to do better and improve in some areas. So that attention and paying attention to what we're doing with our bodies is super important to living that healthy lifestyle. So those three, again, were flexibility, persistence, and attention. Those three things I think are super important when we're talking about wanting to be healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. And next, guys, I want to announce to you guys what video will be coming on Wednesday. Just to get you guys excited, hopefully that'll help you remember to get back on the YouTube channel on Wednesday to watch your soft skills video. And I'm super excited for you guys to see this next video. So on Wednesday, I am going to be talking about recycling. And I think recycling also goes along with healthy living. And so I'm super excited to talk about it. You will get to watch the video on Wednesday, all about recycling. If you don't know too much about it, if you're a pro, whatever the case may be, we'll sit down and talk together about recycling in Wednesday's video. And I'm super excited for you guys. And I do want to remind you guys, before we wrap up talking about healthy living, is to watch old videos and have fun with this. The old videos will be on the DSA Facebook page. So if you missed any of the videos about the specific soft skills, you can go back and watch those to help you with these videos, have some more content to watch. I really loved making those videos. I hope you guys enjoy going back and watching them if you've missed them. And I hope that you guys have fun this week. I'm so excited that you guys are participating in Camp Holiday Camp in a Box. So I'm going to stop sharing real quick so you can see me better, and that we can prepare to say goodbye. And guys, I just want to say that I know you guys are going to do awesome working on living healthy this week and having a healthier lifestyle. And I'm so excited to hear more about it. I would love if your family took pictures of your healthy lifestyle, either exercising or drinking a nice glass of water or eating a nice healthy snack. Take a picture and put it in the Facebook group. All the pictures of camp have been so fun. So I want to see you guys doing some healthy living this week as we go about our camp and this week of summer. And I can't wait for you to see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.